Edmund General, also known as the brand, coming at you guys again with another product review. This is the Xiaomi Fold 3. My goodness, this is one of the best phones I've ever had in my life so far. I got many phones. This one tops everything so far. This is a China ROM. So when it comes to notifications, you're going to know that you're not going to get them as you would with any other Android, because this is a China ROM. There's a lot of restrictions on here. You're going to need to get the Google Play Store. There's no Android Auto. You're going to have to go into each individual app that you would like to receive notifications on, and you're going to need to use everything, allow all for all the permissions when you go in there. All right, that's the only way that I know for me to get my notifications for any item or any app that I need to get immediate responses for, so I can be in tune with what's going on. Front camera, 20 megapixels, 1080p, 30 to 60 frames per second. That's for the video resolution. It's a dual SIM, power button, volume controls, 2 slots, dual SIM cards, nano SIM, by the way. As I said before, fingerprint sensor. Battery life, we're at 4800 mAh. So if you're doing voice calls, you're going to get at least 38 hours. 19 hours and 13 minutes for video playback. 15 hours for Wi-Fi, web browsing, and internal display. And 117 hours for the endurance rating. It has fast charging and it has wireless charging. 50 watts wireless, 67 watts wired. Talk time, you're going to get at least 38 hours. This does not have a removable battery. The last time I saw a removable battery was back when they had the Samsung Note 4. One of my ultimate favorite phones that I used to like back in the day. Obviously, this is a new time, a new era, new decade. That's out the window now. We're looking at all phones, all batteries are built in, so you're not able to remove it. You have to go to the manufacturer or a repair guy, girl, and you gotta pay to get that removed and repaired. That's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. It's a hustle now. So if you're not tech savvy, if you're not able to open up the phone and do whatever maneuvering whatever manipulation that you need for the phone, you're going to be ass out, and you're going to just be end up paying through the roof depending on the person or the company that you go to get a replacement for a battery. It's a damn shame. This currently has been updated. This is at HyperOS 2.0.2 that was just recently updated, I would say yesterday. So it's running at Android 15, just to let y'all know. Did I mention it was 16 gigs and 512 gigabytes of storage room? Yes, I might have done that, but if I didn't, there we go again for the second time. I'm just excited about that. Unfortunate thing is that there's no expandable memory. My Note 20 Ultra, one of my other greatest phones of all, has that capability. So 12 gigs of RAM, which sucks, but it's okay. 512 gigs of internal storage, but 2 terabytes of the actual SD card or mini SD card. You don't get those nowadays anymore. That's out the window. You're now paying you're paying for storage. That's crazy. The display size, this 6.56 inches. Now, when you're opening it, you're going to get 8.03 inches. All right, 418 ppi. That's the cover. That's the cover. 418 ppi and 360 ppi internal. It's a mold, and the display aspect is 21:9. So up to 2300 nits for the brightness. The display refresh rate is at 120 Hz. The main camera, 50 megapixels, 5 times optical zoom, ultra wide cam, 12 megapixels, and it has autofocus. Rear cam video resolutions at 8K. It records at 24 frames per second. 4K at 24 to 30 to 60 frames per second. 1080p, 30 to 60 to 120, 240, 960, 1920 frames per second. Dual LED flash, telephoto, ultra wide and wide angle lens types. 4 lenses, 50 times digital zoom. Optimal image stabilization. Again, it has 5G, Wi-Fi 7, GPS, Bluetooth, NFC, Wi-Fi. Bluetooth is at 5.3. It does have NFC. Does not have a satellite link. All right. It is scratch resistant. Weight is at 255 grams. Just to let y'all know, it feels nice in the hands. Ladies, you know the procedure. Material is glass, foldable. Yes. No headphone jack. Stereo speakers, dual microphone, charger, USB cable, right? Wireless charger, octa-core, Snapdragon 8 Generation 2, CPU clock speed is at 3.36 gigahertz, fingerprint sensor. Guys, this is a beast. This is a beast. One of my ultimate favorite phones of all time. If you're looking to get notifications, because that's going to be a huge problem everyone is going to have, because this is a Chinese ROM. As I said before, hold on. You can either go to the apps when you go to settings. For me, if you're looking for something specific as you need to get constant notifications, you go there, hold on to the icons for the app. You go to the exclamation mark. You go to permissions. And I said it before, I recommend to allow all, always allow for everything. Other permissions, allow all for everything. That's the main thing that I'm going to recommend for anyone using this. Anytime you're getting a Chinese ROM, you're not going to get auto Android. You need to also download, very important, Play Store. It does not come with it. It doesn't even recognize it. It doesn't like it. You need to manually install it. And if you're having an issue trying to read the language, the Chinese language, I recommend you go to Translate. And then whenever you see a screen popping up that you're not familiar with, I recommend you translate screen, clicking on there. All right. Cool thing about this phone, you do have translate conversation. So if you click on something like that and you're going face to face, that person speaking English or you're speaking English, either way, vice versa. You talk, you let them talk. That's how you converse between one another. Cool information, cool function. I don't know. I'm really in love with this phone. Like, if you're watching videos, it's also a great thing to use as well. Let's see if I can find something real quick. The volume, or as you guys can see, I like bees and studying about them a little bit. Studying about them. Just to let y'all know what you're looking at. I've never seen this before, but I'm getting familiar with it. It's a honeycomb, just in case if y'all don't know. People are building these and they're putting it in boxes, crates. So you would manually create these holes. I'm breaking it down to like the very last compound. Someone will create the holes as like a replica of what the honeycomb would be like. The bees do the job by collecting the pollen. They're bringing it back to the base here because you're putting, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, you're putting on beeswax on here, by the way. Bees bring it here. They fill it with honey. Then there's beeswax that cover it on top. And there's a whole process of cutting it through, and then you have to go through a filtering process. It's a long story short, the function of the bees and how important honey is, and the work that these people need to do, the beekeepers. Very important job, very scientific as well. Very scientific, and there's a lot that goes into what they do. I just thought it was pretty basic, but no, there's a lot of science. You got to do testing. Government has to be involved. It's pretty intense. long, consuming, depending on what type of honey that you're getting. It could be really stressful at times, but I've seen a few people do it now, and I kind of grasped the whole thing that goes behind it. It's a good business. Make a lot of money through being a beekeeper. Aside from that, no, volume on this is perfect. Visuals are great. You go to full function. Either way you look at it. Oh, I locked the screen orientation, so you're not going to get the over thing. Don't want to keep on playing that just in case if there's any type of a copyright strike I'm going to get. Hell no. As you see just now, that notification just popped up because I do have it on where notifications will pop up for this particular app as needed. Really feeling it. I'm really feeling it. Obviously, you're gonna get some people responding. Let's see. Response time is pretty fast. No issues here. Oh, by the way, this is YouTube Premium. If y'all need the hookup, let me know. I could charge a small fee of $5 just to get y'all that hooked up for y'all.
This is none other than your boy, man.
Yeah. So, in a nutshell, you're gonna have a great time with this. It's gonna be pretty costly depending on your tax bracket. You're gonna have fun with it. It's heavy. It feels good in the hands. No issues with the camera. You're gonna get great phone time. It's clear whenever you're talking on the phone. Internet, there's no issues with the internet. It runs fast. It runs smooth. There's no lag. I don't have any issues with this at all. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. They got the Xiaomi Mix Fold 4. I'm gonna be looking into that as well. But right now, I'm pretty satisfied with this. All right, very satisfied. I might do more of an in-depth one day, but right now this is just the surface. Thank you guys for taking your time to listen to this. Your time is very valuable. I'm glad that you spent it with me. Enjoy the rest of your day.